Let's just drive down here, do a quick video, show you, give you a little update on what we're doing to these drills before I go back to work. It's still Feb 7th, pretty sure. Okay, so what? He wasn't ready. So anyway, this is the last. These are the last shanks of this particular drill. You got to remember, yesterday I stopped in here and it was just snowing a few flakes. Now it actually snowed. Like it actually, there was none of this yesterday. Those are the Packer tires. Or I'll show you what we did with those here too. Let me put my glove on here. Oh!
I didn't hurt you, did I?
No, no, good, we're good. Safety first camp around this place. All right. Here we go. Here we go. So, Will, buddy, old pal, you're reassembling, I assume.
Yeah, putting in.
You're putting the bushing in.
There's these two.
These little nylon. There's two of them.
There's one in here and one in here.
Goes in here.
Yeah.
One on each side.
Pounded in with.
Here, I'll let you hold it there.
Well,
Say what?
I want to treat these.
Oh. Sorry. And that's one of the tools that we got made up. You put the bushing right on the end,
and
you just tap it right in there.
Start.
Does it normally go about this hard?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's going. Just about. There you go. You just get them flush.
Yep.
Done. One on each side.
Yes.
And then these are the pins that we took out. They go through here.
This is.
Right?
This one goes in here because
as far as I know.
There's two thick ones. One longer one goes on top.
Oh yeah, here's the short one right here.
That one.
Good thing that we put the pins on the frame and didn't put them on the ground. We're going to be finding, otherwise we'd be looking for parts.
Yeah.
So, obviously the hoses have to be pulled off. The hose clamps have to be taken off. The boots and everything, as you can clearly see, are just sitting up here. Will, what's better? Working in snow or working in the mud?
Snow.
Snow's better?
I can dress for snow. I can't dress for mud.
That's true. But who knew that it was going to get to plus 20 in January? Nobody would have thought that.
Yeah,
this is what we would expect. Some snow. It's actually sitting about -4, so it's pretty nice.
It's pretty nice, yeah. And I want to take...
Oh yeah, so this is the wore out one.
Yeah. So,
hold on.
I'll take those
Hold on,
out.
let me take my glove. Take my glove off here. So I can zoom in a little here. There it is. So you're going to do some cutting on it?
I'll just cut it in the middle.
Give you a motion check.
That's good. And then I use a big, like
the pins to go through.
Well, the small one goes in here.
Oh yeah, so you use the top pin.
Yeah.
And you kind of use it.
It's a kaput one.
Oh yeah. Oh, it's a wrecked one.
So and they fit pretty nicely in here. Just.
Oh yeah.
Some don't go.
This is going to be a hard one because I'm recording it. There's one.
Let's take it out.
And there's the second one. Oh yeah. And some are good and some are wore out is what you're telling me.
Yeah, the center section is bad.
Center section, yeah, that makes sense. They have the most pressure on them going into the tire tracks.
And then lube. Lube is very important. Makes my life very much easier.
So you just spray that in there?
Yeah.
So that way the new ones go in. Very good. And so where's the big one go? Because there's a big one here. Obviously we're pulling out the little ones, big ones. We got medium ones.
A big one.
Goes in here. And that one's already in there. You guys already put that one in.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Donovan's assembling them, so.
Okay.
You know.
He's putting them together. Donovan, you're gonna walk. We're going over there. Oh, this one you just put on.
Yeah.
So after we put these, what is there? Another 5, half a dozen of these shanks. This drill is kaputzeled in a good way.
Well, once Will is done with those pins, it's probably only going to take us about 5 minutes.
Oh yeah.
I love my little buddy.
Oh, that sucks. It's not that one. No, that one's stuck in the snow. That one's an old one.
It's a cone. Oh, never mind.
In your pocket?
Pockets.
Okay, so you got different tooling. So how does yours work here? So that cone just threads right onto that pin.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you use those to knock it out,
That makes sense.
but then you keep a nice one and one of those to assemble. So it lines everything up while it's going in.
Oh yeah.
This one here has been hammered on for a while.
So that one was the same size as what you have in your hand currently? Oh yeah, that's seen some pounding.
But this one you need for these because you got to line up tree on both sides. You got to go through
That makes
6
sense.
different ways. This one only has to go up here, so it's very
To
easy
do that
line up.
bushing. Okay. Yeah, because I just ordered, I got to go to Swift Current again and pick up some more of those tooling kits because you guys beat the stuffing out of them, which makes sense.
Keep that. Just like that. Now let's assemble it.
Okay. Do you need my help here?
No. This one is an awkward one though.
Because it's got the frame right here.
Just grab these.
And
like
of course I'm taking a phone call. That's fine, I'll keep recording. Okay, hold on.
Yeah, they line up a bit. That hurt really bad.
Will, did you hurt yourself?
Yeah, I keep hitting my nut. I went too far.
Did you?
Yeah, because you got to line up those tabs, but my tabs are facing. They have to be like that.
Okay.
Let's just turn it. You can do that by hand.
Tabs. Oh, like this.
Yeah, my tab was on the bottom.
That makes sense.
I hit it too far.
That makes sense.
And then for the next one, this one.
This one looks like the hardest one to do because there's so many points to put in.
It's actually not that bad. This one you just grab like this, twist your hand.
Line the tab up and then. So then once it's in, you just thread this off. And then you put your nut on. Hit it with an impact.
The nuts at the end.
Oh yeah.
Because, yeah. And then this one here is the awkward one. Especially for me, because there's beams right here.
Here, do you want my help somehow here?
No. Lift,
I'll hold something.
just like that.
Oh yeah, and then we got to put the cylinder pin in, I guess, too, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's 3 parts you're lining up there. I can see why that would be, There it is. Right there.
And that's done. Take my cones off. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, you're interrupting me.
Am I distracting you from something, sir?
There's a long pin down here.
Okay. I'll take a little bit of fault for that because I am distracting you. You guys have a system going here,
That's
and
the
I'm.
first one I've done.
Well, that is hilarious.
Yeah, that's the first one.
So we put the wrong pin. That bottom pin's got to go to the top pin's got to go to the bottom, and then you hook the cylinder up.
So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take from the next guy's pin.
Oh yeah, that
Instead of
makes
taking
sense.
a bolt out again.
That makes sense. That's how you would take them out anyway. So at least I can show people how you would take them out.
I'm missing parts, but yeah.
So, Donovan, how would you rate this job from like doing the Packer bearings? Because we've all done Packer
I
bearings.
actually like that.
Which job do you prefer over the other?
Both of them, because they're both crappy jobs.
Both. That is true. They both are.
But I
Although
like
this is the
stuff.
cleaner one. You're not dealing with so much grease.
Actually, I kept pretty clean.
Well,
That's so.
I was getting grease on my seats.
Now another thing is, I can't get this cone off.
Because you tightened it on too tight. You need
Yeah, I
2
gotta
little
go
pipe
get
wrenches.
plier.
So anyways, you guys get the idea. Let's go over here and I'll show you why we took all the openers off. All right, so this is not the first time we've taken these whole packer assemblies off. And I have another phone call. Oh my goodness. I'll get that one here in a little bit. It doesn't look too pressing. It's just a dealership. Anyways, so you got a left and you got a right. Make sure you put them on right. That you want the packer wheel follow in the shank, obviously. So the reason why we had to take these back off, we did it in the shop, is because remember when these things were moving around on us, our depth was just going all over the place. We actually had to bolt these together like this and suck them up tight. You shouldn't have to put a bolt in them. It should just be like this little quick pin. Well, it's because this little bolt here actually was wore out and it was getting sloppy and it was moving this depth adjustment around. So we unbolted all these, put new bolts in right here, and then we tightened up some bearings, re-greased them because we just had all these off last year and put all new bearings in this thing last year. And then we have to just reassemble them. So, and then we have to punk the hoses back in. Hoses obviously go in here. Put your hose clamp. We're gonna get new hose clamps. I don't like dealing with old ones, and we'll just deal with some new ones here. And we gotta put new mid-row bander blades on. We put brand new hubs on this thing last year, if you remember, mid-row bander hubs. The mid-row bander blades are those flat ones, right there. And we re-hosed this thing last year, so shouldn't need any hose. But yeah, we're still working on it. And this one is just about done. So that's the dealio. That's the update on the drills. This is the second drill, the next one that we have to do. Just wanted to show you guys. Maybe you get a better idea of what everything looks like. This here is the assembly that we took off. And the next one we got to put all the new bushings in. But we're going to move this one because it is literally stuck in a snowbank. But things are actually coming along pretty good. This one has my name written all over it here. So I hope that I can get out there and... Is this insulation from the wash bay? I guess I have to take this to the garbage. But yeah, I look forward to where I can just literally climb underneath the drill. That's my goal, you guys. That's what I look forward to. All right, I'll catch you guys on the flipper. Adios, amigos. Whew. I'm just back in the truck here. Anyway, I just wanted to try to answer a few of your questions. I know you're going to have some, because I know the question, like, why don't you guys have a big shop to work on your drills inside so you don't have to be sitting in a 2-foot snowbank? And it's a great question. We would all love to have a nice, big, massive shop to roll the drills in one by one, fully heated floor, sitting your butts nice and toasty warm and all that fun stuff. That'd be great. It's on the bucket list. But they are very, very expensive. Like, we're talking millions, okay? We're not talking like $500,000 here. We're talking big money. And we haven't had a crop in the south down here in 3 years. Like, we're talking no crop. We're talking like losing money every year. So building a multi-million-dollar shop for luxury, that's all it is. It's just like having heated seats in your truck. Because we already have a shop that we can actually, do most things in. We just can't work on drills. We can work on our combines inside that other shop over there. We can work on our tractors inside that other shop over there. We just built this wash bay, which is like a primer to the big shop. So that way we can keep our trucks washed and thawed out when they're going down these snowy roads. They get packed full of ice. You need to roll them in somewhere. It's going to have in-floor heat. They can thaw out, and you can roll them out in case they freeze up. But having a big shop that you can work on air drills in, that's a luxury. All right, that is just purely, would be nice to have. It's on the bucket list, but it's a luxury. So drills is the only thing we have to work outside on. Everything else our shop is fully suitable. So that's the reason why we don't have one. We haven't had a crop in 3 years. And to spend a pile of money on a luxury item. I don't think that is, it's not in our best interest right now. And every farm is different. Well, Mike, you're spending so much money on equipment, you could easily spend that on. I'm not spending any more money on equipment. I'm just like a hockey team. I've said this before. I follow the Oilers, and it's been a roller coaster ride, believe me. Hey, we've made 16 straight wins, almost tied the Pittsburgh Penguins record of 17 straight wins, which is an NHL record. Nearly tied it. But anyways, the Oilers play under a salary cap. All NHL teams play under a salary cap. I can't remember what it is, like 80 million or something like that. And every team is trying to improve themselves while staying under a salary cap. They're moving a player out, moving a player in. They're moving a player out, moving a player in. Maybe they're just, putting a player on waivers just so they don't have to pay for him anymore in hopes that someone will pick him up, right? We do the same thing as a farm. We're moving equipment in, we're moving equipment out. We're moving equipment in, we're moving equipment out. Maybe we're selling some equipment, maybe we're taking on some new equipment. Either way, it's the same type of logic. We're staying under what, in our mind, which is our budgeted salary cap. Doesn't really change very much. That's the fun of farming. You're like, oh man, how can I improve our logistics? How can I improve our efficiency with the current salary cap, right? That's all we do. Building a $4 or $5 million heated shop to put drills in is like a beautiful, luxurious option, but that is just not simply in the budget. So that's why. So yes, lots of equipment is coming and lots of equipment is going, but like I said, what was it, quite a few videos ago when I got that case tractor, I actually decreased what I'm actually paying. I actually am lowering my payments. Oh man, so I'm all about lowering payments. And then every now and then, maybe you pick up something small and bring your payment up to where it would have been. Whatever it is, you're always that's just the fun of farming. You're moving stuff around. But a shop is a very big purchase that doesn't make you any money. Land will at least generate revenue every year. The only way, how can you justify the shop if you're going to work on drills in it? How is it making you money? So that's the thing. Are you going to work custom out of it? Maybe hire some mechanics to work in there to work on other people's stuff. Is it saving time because maybe guys are working quicker? That could be. You would definitely work quicker if it's 21 degrees inside. Or maybe you're working quicker if it's minus 21 degrees outside. I don't know. So anyway, every farm is different, and that's okay, guys. You're never going to find two farmers the same. Never going to happen. Every farmer prioritizes different things differently, and that's okay. That's the fun of farming. So anyways, that's a little snippet on that, and I will catch you guys on the flipper. Adios, amigos.